Hey, we've got a little bit more Coriolanus to go before we're done with this one and get to move on to the next one. Today we're in Act 5, Scene 3, and if you remember, Coriolanus and Aufidius are going to be attacking Rome, and Rome has first sent Cominius and then sent Menenius to try to talk Coriolanus out of destroying them. Neither of them had any real success with that. So now here we are at the start of Act 5, Scene 3, where Coriolanus and Aufidius are chatting. If you also remember, Aufidius at this point is jealous of how much his people seem to prefer Coriolanus to him. So there's a little bit of tension going on between the two of them. And Aufidius is sort of like, come on, you're actually still gonna fight, yeah? And Coriolanus says, "This last old man, whom with a cracked heart I have sent to Rome, loved me above the measure of a father, nay, godded me. Indeed, their latest refuge was to send him, for whose old love I have, though I showed it sorely to him, once more offered the first conditions, which they did refuse, and cannot now accept, to grace him only, that thought he could do more. A very little I have yielded to. Fresh embassies, suits, nor from state, nor private friends hereafter will I lend ear to." What shout is this? Shall I be tempted to infringe my vow in the same time 'tis made? I will not. My wife comes first and foremost, then the honored mold wherein this trunk was framed, and in her hand the grandchild to her blood. But out! Affection, all bond and privilege of nature break. Let it be virtuous to be obstinate. What is that curtsy worth, or those dove's eyes which can make gods forsworn? I melt, and am not of stronger earth than others. My mother bows, as if Olympus to a molehill should in supplication nod, and my young boy hath an aspect of intercession which great nature cries, deny not. Let the vultures plow Rome and harrow Italy. I'll never be such a gosling to obey instinct, but stand as if a man were author of himself and knew no other kin. We've got a bunch more to go in this scene because it's like the last scene of the play, and I think it's the last scene of the play. Yeah, but anyway, things are winding down. But yeah, this is, I think, kind of a lovely piece because we get to see his two-facedness, his desire to still be somewhat tied to his past and to his family and to his friends and all that sort of thing, but he still has that I have to be a soldier, I have to be a soldier, I have to be a soldier thing going on. So he's not even going to let his mother and his wife and his son sway him. He's prepared at this moment to go in and kill them too. We'll see tomorrow whether or not he does.